It's Friday night. You know what that means. And they are doing it doggy style. Take it away, Connor.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch and a bunch of other places. We're here for our AEW Rampage live reaction. Didn't think I was going to pull this off, but got here in time. But yeah, we're here. And
yeah, it's weird. It's weird for me being here on a Friday.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to make it on a Friday with all the weird times we've been having.
What kind of entrance was that, Chris?
Well, today is the Road Dogg BG James's birthday today. He is turning 50, I think 53 years old today.
Still young. That's good.
And he still got it. So I know he's not watching, but happy birthday to BG James. And Carly B, if it's offenses you, I apologize.
I never knew he said that. I never heard him say that.
Yes, he did. He did it on back in the the Attitude Era during when his D-Generation X and after he split up with Billy Gunn.
Hey Debbie. I don't know who Debbie is, but they said, "Hey Debbie," like whoever a fan had a poster.
But still, Carly B, I apologize.
I don't think it's so much offensive to me as there are some things in the Attitude Era maybe best left back then. And in any case, the night starting off, it looks like, with the House of Black versus, what is it, Evil Uno 10 and Fuego del Sol. It's nice to see the House of Black back in action.
Yeah, it feels like they haven't competed in months.
In forever. It was a great interview we had with Buddy Matthews.
There should be
back on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
They're just so good.
But Carly,
I'm starting to get to see their entrance. They have like such a great entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Carly B, I know I haven't messaged you, but happy belated Mother's Day since you are.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a nice day.
Why is Fuego in this? He's got destroyed by House of Black how many times? How is he still even walking?
It's just nice to see him get some TV time, though.
Yeah.
So we got Sean Spears versus A Giant. Now, I know what every son of us Paul White. I don't know who it is. I don't read the spoilers for Rampage. Well, I try not.
I can't help it.
I would, because I had during winter I had bowling leagues on Friday, so I had to read the spoilers to see what was up. But since I was doing this tonight, I did not read the spoilers, so I have no idea what's happening on Rampage tonight.
Like the only way I found out about spoilers is if I randomly see it on Twitter or something, or if it's like just a title change or.
I'm like the kind of person who, like, if you'll tell me what I'm getting for Christmas, like I'll ask, and if you'll tell me, I'll want to know. So maybe not for like a pay-per-view. I don't think I'd want to know spoilers for a pay-per-view, but like, for Rampage, I'll look.
So let me see. Carly, what was I gonna? Oh yeah, did you know that AEW's coming to Massachusetts on the last Wednesday of July?
Oh, ask Connor. We were. I was like, how do I get pre-sale codes? What are the pre-sale codes?
I was scrambling through.
Yeah, your best bet to do that is when I did it when they came to Nashville. I literally just posted on the Facebook page. It was like on AEW Facebook page, like the fan page, like, hey, does anybody have the codes, the pre-sale codes I can do to get tickets? So
I know someone. His name's Wrestle Ticks on Twitter. He keeps up with like you know who that is?
Yeah. I ended up.
He's the one. He keeps up with the statistics of capacity and stuff. And I messaged him, and he had the pre-sale codes for.
Yep.
It was 2 shows that went on sale the same day.
Yep, Connor hooked me up with that pre-sale code, and we got some good seats. I am really pleased with where we ended up. It's like the row A of section 1, 2, 3, which is like right behind like the section camera side. So
Oh, that's good.
yep, right behind like I don't know. I'm looking like
Speak. Oh
first
yeah.
one.
Speaking of the events though. Hey Adam, you're in Nashville area, right?
Ooh,
Yes.
that was a nasty senton by Brody King. He's a bigger guy than Samoa Joe, so I think that would hurt worse. I think it was a senton. That's the move you call it.
Well, to sum this up to Adam real quick, you going to Starcast this July?
I'm trying to remember when it is. I was really actually adamant by buying tickets because I've never been to an Impact show, so I was very adamant about buying tickets to Impact Slammiversary. Like I'm still thinking about it too.
It's on the last weekend of July.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it's on the last weekend of July, I actually won't be in Nashville. So, but I do plan on ordering a Double or Nothing on pay-per-view next Sunday. But yeah, no, I really would wanted to go to Starcast, but if it's that last weekend of July again, I won't be here. I'll be up in Milwaukee.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Careful, don't get R-Truth's way, you know.
But yeah, no, because that last weekend of July is going to be super busy because you have, well, Nashville's going to be busy this summer because you got Impact Slammiversary, you got SummerSlam, you got Starcast, like you got all these events, and then you got a lot, yeah. So you got all these events that I really want to go to, but I've already got a calendar planned out of what I'm doing, so it's very hard for me to schedule around all of it.
Well, I'm going to have to say this though. Go ahead, Connor.
I was going to say, like Impact's coming back to the Nashville Fairgrounds, the old Asylum.
I thought the Asylum closed down.
No, they knocked everything else around it, but they kept the arena.
Oh. Well, anyway, to sum this up, though, I was going to Starcast, but I already looked at the prices, and let me tell you, I don't know if I'm going to have enough money, though, to get it, so I decided not to go.
Yeah.
I know. I keep changing my mind all of a sudden, but not this time. So I'm just going to say this. I'm out.
Hey,
I mean, I'm out of Starcast, you know. I'm out.
Like, I don't know if AEW announced this before, but they're going to Milwaukee. I feel like they did.
They did.
Yeah, June 22nd.
That'll be perfect, Adam, but you're going to be down. Well, you say you're going to Milwaukee on July, right?
Yeah, it'll be July. Is it Milwaukee? Yeah, no, it's Milwaukee, July 30th through the 2nd. I'll be up there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a good move by Evil Uno.
Yeah, I just saw that. Oh, and
10 from the Dark Order. I feel like he should be unmasked and as a singles wrestler. He could be the next John Cena, I feel like. Because I've seen him at independent shows before. He just has that John Cena feel if he just take off the mask and be his own character. His name's Cody Vance. That's what his name was before.
Cody Vance? I thought his name was Vance something.
Preston Vance or Cody Vance. I don't know which one he goes by.
It's Preston Vance. I remember now.
I thoroughly enjoy 10 on Ethan Page's vlogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, have you guys heard about Stephanie McMahon taking a leave of absence?
Yeah.
we talked about that last night.
Oh, speaking of
good for her.
Thank you, Logan.
Thanks, Logan.
So, Carly, I missed your show last night, but I mean, it's just I was too tired, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, plus my head was hurting real bad, you know.
Well, there's nothing really new on the show. We just go over everything on Dynamite. But yeah, we talked a little bit about Stephanie McMahon. she's taking that leave of absence, which is great. It's great for her to go spend some time with her family. The only thing that was kind of interesting about it was that nobody at least from what I heard of my Twitter scrolling, was that nobody at WWE knew about it until she announced it on Twitter. Which I thought was,
Yeah.
I mean, first you had Connor, then you had Mr. Jacobs, and who are you going to have next for next week?
I didn't get Mr. Jacobs last night.
Yeah, he's currently in the process of moving, so he won't be on much of this next week because he's moving, and
I won't. And plus to everyone else, and I already told.
I know you won't be on Rampage next Friday. You already told me.
I was going to let everyone else know on the views right now.
Oh my gosh!
But never mind.
Oh,
DDT on there.
But I will be on next Wednesday night before Friday.
That looked really nasty. Buddy Matthews onto the
that DDT.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys seen it, but Bryan Danielson's knee or
yeah.
Oh boy, that's a spoiler. Never mind.
I'm curious to see if that's a work or legit, because they got a match tonight. So,
well, I know I shouldn't say this, but let's just see it for ourselves and see what happens.
Who's that?
What is that? Is that a tombstone? I know what it is. It's a tombstone.
Penta Oscuro. Oh, they got their old theme song back.
I think I think it'll be the names of House of Black.
That's so corny. I love it.
Oh, it's a
finally, yes.
Oh,
that's cool. The tombstone with
for that.
I love it. That's great.
For the house
stuff.
Originally, that was going to be at the last pay-per-view, but Ray Phoenix was injured.
Oh, yeah.
They got Eric Rowan. It's good that we're finally getting that actual match. That was supposed to be intended for.
Listen, I might be the only one, but I miss Alex Abrahantes as the corny vampire.
I don't know. I actually enjoyed it a little bit.
Oh, Anthony Bowen's got for real hurt.
Yeah, he's been.
Did he go have knee surgery?
I don't know what his injury was, but he's been off. Here recently, it's just been Max Caster. Manage Max Caster, but this last week he wasn't even on Dynamite or anything. I don't get the scissor party. I don't get what they're why are they teaming up?
I don't know what the scissor parts are for, but I ain't gonna say it.
Another DraftKings promotion.
Chris Jericho, the Wizard.
Upon further reflection, I thought Chris Jericho's promo against, especially the things he said about Mox and Regal, was in really poor taste about their addiction stuff.
Well, he did the same. He did the same thing with Punk when they had that feud in WWE.
Yeah.
About his alcohol abuse and his alcoholic father and all that, and his sister.
Yeah.
So that kind of cut the cord too. So
I think it's in poor taste, especially maybe Regal's had time to and maybe it doesn't bother him as much, but I think Mox is so fresh out of all of that. I get it. You're a heel. You say heel things and you want to be a jerk, but
well, when me and Connor, Mr. Jacobs were on, and who was the other guy? Mr. Lane.
Yeah.
We were. So, to Carly being Adam, what did you guys think when Chris Jericho said, maybe I'll take a piss in your tea? Remember that from somewhere?
I mean, I caught the reference from something, I don't know, I got context from Twitter, but I don't remember that specific instance because I probably wasn't watching wrestling at the time.
I'm trying to remember. Was it back in the day of William Regal early Attitude Era?
Well, technically from, I believe right before the Attitude Era was over with, though, in 2001. Well, it was around March. I remember it. March 19, 2001, Monday Night Raw.
I kind of remember where
you're
going.
That's a very specific date.
I'm just gonna just tell.
Would somebody pee in the tea? Is that what happened?
Jericho
did.
Is that what happened?
Back in 2001.
When he drunk it.
Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay.
It was a backstage segment, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
I remember that backstage. I remember that backstage segment.
Like that's when we watched the best of Jericho and William Regal. Regal has nothing to brag about. Jericho beat him every match they had. Like they had 4 matches and Jericho beat him all 4. He has nothing to brag about except for
And now we're gonna have all 10 of these competitors, the JAS and Blackpool Combat Club, and Santana Ortiz, Eddie Kingston, in the first ever, to them, the Anarchy in the Arena.
Anarchy in the Arena.
That sounds like a hardcore war zone.
should be.
It just sounds like Stadium Stampede, but like different alliteration.
Pretty
It's just
much.
Anarchy in the Arena, but it's like not Stadium Stampede. It's just Anarchy in the Arena.
Well, isn't Anarchy in the Arena? Wasn't it the one? Wasn't it that same double-sided cage thing they did when there was no crowds?
Technically, that was Blood and Guts.
So that I think they should have went with, just basically based on
the story
what they were saying, based on the story and how bringing William Regal in and how he was NXT and they did War Games. Like, I think that would have been cool if they did Blood and Guts in front of a actual crowd, because when they did Blood and Guts, there was no crowd. But I guarantee you'd get more of a reaction now.
Well, they had a 30% capacity, but you really couldn't hear the crowd, really.
Oh, FTR.
I love FTR.
I don't know how they're not included in the title match at Double or Nothing. Like, how is that not a thing?
Well, they are AAA and ROH tag team champions.
They need like all the champions. They need all the belts. They're the top guys.
Or as I call them, the tough guys.
I like that, how they're not so much involved with the whole Pinnacle thing anymore. They kind of
for sure
veered off on their own.
Oh boy, here we go.
That should be
Spears.
Wait, so who are they fighting on Wednesday?
It sounded like Trent and Rocky Romero.
What is that? Papunga Vice or something like that? However you say it.
Yeah.
Rapunga Vice.
House of Black Wings. I want Regal to whoop Jericho. He did that 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, outside the ring.
I've always liked William Regal. A lot of people say he's a boring wrestler, but he brings a technical style to. Like, I say he's one of the best technical wrestlers.
Who is it? Who is that? It's Damo.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know. I read the name, and I didn't know who it was. So.
Well, it looks like he's from Ireland. He is a Belfast brawler.
Belfast native, has held championships in 11 different promotions.
He kind of looks like George the Animal Steel, except.
I was gonna say that with Eric Redbeard's beard.
So it's more like a mixture of George the Animal Steel and Eric, Redbeard. So, Connor, what's going to be for Monday on the Best of series this time?
I have no clue. If anyone in the comments have any suggestions, leave a suggestion.
Well,
I have no idea.
Well, I know I made a suggestion last week, but how about this? But I'm just gonna give a suggestion to you. Since AEW is having 3-year anniversary, why don't we do the Best of AEW's 3 years?
The only thing hard about that is they don't put full matches from Dynamite on YouTube.
That's true.
They put highlights, but not like full matches. That was a good move. What is this guy's name? What is this guy's name?
Big Damo.
That was a good senton right there. He's actually doing not too bad.
Oh, let's get her hurt. Except Big Daniel's back on his feet. Oh, sorry. Spoil. Sorry. My bad. My bad. I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know how Sean Spears pick up a guy though who's got to be at least 300 or 400 pounds.
Weight distribution.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, my bad.
I want to see Sean Spears more on TV. I miss when he had the green eye contacts.
That sounds like Shane McMahon when he said he's the giant killer. Speak.
That was good promo, I thought. Alex 10. Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm doing good.
Me too.
Hi,
I'm good.
Thanks for watching, Alex.
Jade Cargill and the baddies is like, I can't. They're amazing. Their entrance, it's just like they made this faction and got it right on the first try.
This is the beginning of Chris Statlander beating Jade Cargill for the belt.
I
But
think so too.
I always knew she was going to be the one to beat her because she's got a new look, new theme, new character. I like to see her win the whole tournament, and her beating Red Velvet is just the beginning.
I still stand by that it's going to be Britt Baker and Ruby Soho at the end. I think either one of them could win.
Ooh,
Ruby's face.
KS sounds like a Kiss logo.
If Chris Statlander would just have blue eye contacts.
Did she?
No.
Is she wearing?
She used to wear green eye contacts.
And she's wearing she's got a blue strip of hair. My favorite color to represent autism.
I don't know if I told you all this, but I got on Instagram. I got a message from Chris Statlander, and it was it was the legit account. Like it was verified and everything, but I don't know if that was actually her, because they were begging, like they were asking me for money, and
Not legit.
but it was her account though. It was verified. I went on Twitter and
hacked or something.
Yeah, I tagged her in it and on Twitter and asked, I think someone hacked your account or something. I never heard a response. But I don't give money because I don't think a celebrity or something like that would contact you for money.
No, that happened with Liv Morgan's account.
Yeah, that guy lost everything.
Yeah.
With
Oh, that was smart by Red Velvet.
anyway,
I'm glad Chris Statlander ended up in the tournament. He probably should have been included from the get-go.
I would have. I don't even know who's all in it.
Connor, were you a little what's the word? I'm just gonna say you were not okay when I say doggy style, and I went to say take it away, Connor.
I just didn't really.
Fit in the picture.
The way you look, the way you think about it, I don't know.
Well, it's just that
You know what that actually means, right?
Yeah, I know what it means. But as I said, if I offended anyone, I apologize, and I'm also sorry to Carly B, who might be. I know.
I don't understand why you think I'd be more offended than anybody else. I just think that
But just so you know, it's just a one-time thing. When I said it, it was because of the Road Dog's birthday is today.
I mean, I just think the Road Dog's been quoted as saying like really problematic things about like really homophobic things in the past. So,
Yeah.
Say what you will about the Road Dog, quoting what he says. It is what it is.
I wish with Red Velvet joining Jade Cargill, like they would have had like Jade Cargill versus someone that Red Velvet teamed with, and then Red Velvet attacking the person. Then she joined Jade Cargill, like not when we like you're with her now.
Yeah, with Red Velvet, there was really like no explanation as to how she ended up there, right? Like she just 1 week was like, so
she was
I'm a baddie now. I mean, I love them together.
I wish they would have some kind of thing, like because like they went against her and they had a rivalry there for a minute, but
and she was like real close with Chris Statlander, and like remember she was like teamed up with Chris Statlander when like Chris was beefing with Layla Hirsch there.
So I maybe would have had
was acting as like the mediator.
Yeah, I would have maybe had a match or something.
Did we already see a Liberty Mutual commercial just a minute ago?
I haven't even paid attention to the commercials. Yeah, I would have had some kind of explanation to her joining, like her attacking Statlander and then joining Jade.
Yeah, all it was showing her in the crowd in the baddie section. I'm like, wait, is that Red Velvet?
I know, I got a little confused.
I wish they would have had an explanation or something.
I think it's been like kind of a running theme, like with storylines, especially in the women's division. It's just like the roster is so big right now. Is that I just wish Rampage was a live show in 2 hours. I feel like that extra hour could just clear up so many storylines, give like extra people so much like more TV time.
There's a lot more contracts fixing to expire because a lot of the people who signed in 2019 in May, they signed 3-year deals, and this would be the time that they're up.
Yeah.
And I think I know a lot of them.
Is it Mox? Mox coming up?
I think he's already renewed his contract.
Yeah, it sounded like he already renewed. And I mean, like, of course, why wouldn't he?
JR renewed his contract too.
I heard that. Yep.
Pretty much. I know Britt Baker and Scorpio Sky signed until 2028.
Yeah.
But I think that Sonny Kiss is probably all the Dark Order members besides Alex Reynolds and John Silver because they weren't signed to a contract till November.
I heard that
19.
they did sign Sky Blue. Finally.
They
Yeah.
did? I didn't see the graphic they normally put up.
I don't think I saw the graphic either.
I heard about it, but I never saw the graphic either myself.
Because there's some people, there's some people who signed that. It's not on the roster. Like JD Drake and all them, they're signed.
They do need to go ahead and sign Julia Hart like any day now. I don't know why they haven't done that yet.
I would have signed Kylan King. I don't know if anyone remembers her, but she
Mm-mm.
was very good.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a couple of them fixing to come up that they're not going to renew. I could see Sonny Kiss maybe because they're not really doing anything with him.
Mm-hmm.
But with AEW wanting to keep Stu Grayson, I think they'll keep the Dark Order members. Oh, that was a good move.
Yeah.
No, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Thought that was going to be 3.
I know, I'm like forever destined to be like a little bit behind everyone. I like when Aiden's on because we're always a little bit behind together.
So, who's ready for Double or Nothing? Not this Sunday, but next Sunday night.
It snuck up on me.
Yeah, it seems like it came real fast.
Yeah.
I don't feel like
boy.
there's been enough build for Thunder Rosa and Serena Deeb.
It was
I mean, you got a little bit of it on Wednesday, so
I just really haven't seen enough of Thunder Rosa.
yeah, like the last match she had was I believe against Nyla Rose at Battle of the Belts.
It's Battle of
too.
the Belts. When was that?
Yeah.
What month are we in? May? Like
I
that was
don't
at the
Ruby.
beginning.
Anymore.
That was in April.
Ruby, go save her.
Come on, Ruby.
Set up a tag team match for next week.
Ooh, that'll be perfect.
I mean, yeah.
Go
Not
Ruby.
for long.
Woo.
Yeah, of course not for long.
Don't just look at Jade.
I wish they would hurry him. I wish they would hurry him and get.
Get her. Oh,
Who's that? Anna
I'm
Jay?
almost-
Kai
Anna
Conte?
Jay.
I was just thinking about how we don't see Anna Jay a lot. Good for her. I'm
No,
glad
we
she's out
don't.
there. Whack people with that crutch. Go, girl. You go out there.
Well, now that Tay's in that storyline with Sammy, they need something for Anna Jay. So
So now it's Root. So now we got her. Oh no!
oh wow. Next Friday, that's gonna be tough. I don't know who to go for or not.
Oh, what, Chris and Ruby?
That's gonna be tough.
Mm,
But that should be a very good match.
that's going to be a great match.
Did you
And they've
guys?
never won against each
Yeah.
other before.
Did you guys see the early start time again?
Oh, no.
What was it?
4:30.
Really?
5:30? That's
4.
5:30 for me. Well, 5 for
4:30.
me.
I could have swore I saw it was 6:30.
Oh yeah, I forgot because you live in Connecticut. My bad.
Hmm.
But still, it's 4:30 here, but it's 5:30 in your state.
It actually
Yeah,
says,
this is great.
yeah. Well, no, it's 5:30 Central Time. So it'd be 6:30 Eastern Time.
Hookhausen.
Who took his belt? I still don't know.
Sammy Guevara.
When did he take his title? I don't even remember.
Nobody
that.
ever told us, Connor. Nobody ever told us who took the belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even remember him taking the belt. Like, when did this happen?
Unless must
We just sat there last night like, who took it? No, nobody in the comments told us.
Can we please just move on with this rivalry? In
I don't
Scorpio
care.
Let's do something else.
I don't.
and
I don't
somebody
care
put
about
Ethan
Sammy
Page in
Guevara.
the ring though. I mean,
I mean, Sammy had it 3 times. It's time for someone else to get an
I
opportunity.
don't give a shit. I don't care about the TNT title. I care about Ethan Page.
I literally need Ethan Page to literally just turn or something because I could see Ethan doing a good singles run.
Yeah, he had a good singles run in Impact.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ethan Page is like the only facet of all this that I care about.
Carly, I agree with you 100%. I think Ethan Page is so underused.
The most entertaining.
Yes, he's so entertaining. He's underused. Like, I think he needs to be used more. Like,
I don't care about Sammy Guevara. I don't care about
Ty Conti. Too much.
I don't. Scorpio Sky's boring.
Oh, so this is how you get rid of two belts. So get it down to one. Good call, Aid.
Where is the other one at?
Sammy was the one walking around with 2 belts in the first place. He wasn't mad about 2 belts when he had them. Are they gonna like make out on top of the like broken belt?
Oh. Okay, can we not?
Yeah.
Why are we?
I'm sick of this storyline.
I hate it.
I'm very sick of it.
Why can't Scorpio Sky be feuding against someone else? Where's the other TNT title? Wasn't there 2 of them?
Yeah, the one. I don't know.
This makes no sense.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm over this.
I like Scorpio Sky. I didn't know much about him before he was in AEW. I knew a little bit about him in ROH, but I like Scorpio Sky. Thought it was time that he won the belt, but I wouldn't have had him lost the belt in the first place. I would have still had him as champion his first reign.
There's like 10 other wrestlers you could put the TNT championship on.
I think I would have had Scorpio Sky kept the title, never had Sammy win it back, and I would have had Lance Archer or Pac or
Andrade or
actually I would have had
Ricky Starks or
there's a lot of people,
or Darby or Malachi Black or literally anyone.
But I'm glad that Scorpio Sky at least he won the title. And hopefully he has a decent reign this time. I don't want to see Sammy 4th reign.
I just don't want to see Sammy.
Yeah, it's time for something different with the TNT title scene.
It's just for like a little bit. I just need like a little break.
Yeah, a little break from the Scorpio Sky versus Sammy Guevara feud.
I just want to see Ty Conti like wrestle and like not be lame and making out with Sammy because she is really cool and a great wrestler.
They've kind of made them Edge and Lita.
And if I have to see somebody call her like a whore again, I'm going to be so pissed because she's like a black belt, like excellent wrestler, fighter. Like this, I can't with what they're doing to her. It's garbage what they're doing to her. I love Ty Conti. She's amazing.
Well, I don't know. I'm neutral on Ty Conti. I'll give you that.
I mean, I guess people see her as her TV character, I guess, but
yeah, people being real rude to her online.
But she's very nice.
I think she's very talented. So yeah. I think she can do her own thing. Like I think at Revolution when she wrestled Jade, she didn't have to do the whole Sammy look at me, I'm crazy thing when she jumped off the top rope.
Yeah.
Like, girl, do your own thing. Like, you don't have to use your man stuff. Do your own thing. You're talented. So
this thing where like when she wrestled Britt Baker and came out with her Brazilian flag and it was like, I mean, that wasn't like her best wrestled match ever, but she's definitely like growing. And we haven't seen her wrestle in forever. Now she just like hangs out on Sammy's arm, and I just don't understand why like that's her thing.
I mean, that's what I gained a lot of respect for her in that
in that match
street fight, with her, Anna Jay, the Bunny. And then who's that other one? I keep forgetting the
Penelope.
Penelope Ford. Thank you. Yeah, I think that might have been one of the best female matches I've ever seen in a long time. It was like respect to all 4 of those women. Like
I saw them come out in their jean shorts, and I was not expecting what I saw in that match. It which just exceeded all expectations. It was awesome.
Oh yeah,
they went hard. I didn't expect them to go hard like that.
Who should be the next TV champ besides Parker Connor? I'd say anyone besides Lance Archer to beat Scorpio Sky. First, I wouldn't even be doing this rivalry with Sammy. I would at least have him hold the belt. What month are we in? May? At least till June or July with Scorpio. Give him a little bit better of a run than the first reign. I would actually have Malachi Black take the title off of Scorpio Sky.
Now we're gonna have to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think after Double or Nothing, they should be done with House of Black and Death Triangle. So I would have maybe I say Malachi Black.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna say that I'd actually like to see Ethan Page get a run.
Yeah,
with it, like I like to see the team implode and just see Ethan do his own thing and actually get utilized and actually like win that belt and do his own thing with it, because going to the House of Black, and I've read about it, and even it's been mentioned by Tony Khan, like there is a trios championship.
Yeah,
like it's in the making. It's in the making if it's not already made. And I think you got House of Black may be the first team to hold it. I honestly think if that's what's going to happen, the House of Black is going to probably be the first team to hold the trio championship.
Yeah, they said
I think it'll go to the Blackpool Combat Club first. But I think the TNT championship should go to Ricky Starks, who should drop his FTW championship to Hook and let him hang on to that for a nice long time. And I think Ricky Starks should get a push as a singles, and I think he's a young rock in the making. I think he's got the charisma, the character, the mic skills. He's a great wrestler. That's my opinion.
And here's another question. Some people have been talking about the Matt Jackson incident right when AEW Dynamite on TBS was off the air. Matt Jackson was standing right in front of the main camera. Next thing you know, it just went off black. Everyone calls it the Matt Jackson incident.
I don't remember any of this.
I do. He was standing right in front of the main camera. None of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Retire the FTW title because it's not an actual title in AEW. I mean, it has no. And when Brian Cage, he didn't even actually win the belt. He was given to him. So
got that right.
But
no, I think Hook should have it.
Yeah, I'm just saying the FTW title is like more like a nostalgia feel to it.
Yeah.
It's like maybe you should just retire that. And I'm with Carly. I think if it is, it should be between Ethan and Ricky. I mean, those two definitely deserve to have their singles run pushed. And hell, even a story between those two would be great too. I think.
That would be so good.
I think those
they
two
are, the mic.
I mean, both how good they are. I think a match between both of them for the TNT title. I would definitely give all my money to see that kind of match.
Yeah,
I really would.
Shit out of that.
So.
Well, we all know what time it is now.
Well, I think what they should do is have Ethan Page turn on Scorpio Sky, and Ethan Page win the belt from Scorpio.
That would be good.
And
because think about all the places you could go with it after that.
And then after Ethan Page, you got Ricky Starks, Pac, Archer, you got Andrade. A lot of other people besides Sammy.
There's a lot.
Some matches for next week. Semi-final match.
Samoa Joe. Eddie Kingston. Why don't you give it to Eddie Kingston for a little bit? Put something on
women's semi-final. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, he would be even good.
Everybody loves Eddie Kingston. I need to see him win something. Like, I can't watch that man lose.
Yeah, is that a 4 or a 6? I think it says 4:30. I can't read their handwriting.
Live Friday,
it's 5:30.
4:30 Central.
4:30 Central?
Mm-hmm.
Here, and 5:30 where Carly is.
Yeah, I'll still be at work.
I'm sick of this. Oh, the moving graphics with the tag titles. It looks so good.
Oh, look at Thunder Rosa with the moving graphics.
You're so much better.
Oh, those are good.
Jade's not having it.
Cut the shit, Tony.
Anna Jay? How did she even?
Oh, okay. That's the most random put together TBS championship match.
It had no build to it.
Oh, did you see Young Bucks
No.
Golden Parties? Death Triangle versus House of Black.
No, finally House of Black and Death Triangle. How's this? I hate when they do these storylines like a week before the pay-per-view, or 2 weeks before.
Anarchy in the Arena, or as I call it, the Hardcore War Zone. Looks like Darius Martin is out again.
Yeah,
they said he was hurt again.
He was hurt in a very bad car accident.
That's what I heard.
And he's going to be out the rest of
Like
this
6
year.
months out, yeah.
Yeah.
When he comes back, if he gets injured again, that would be my last straw, because you can't keep on having someone who's injury prone and still paying them when they can't even wrestle. I mean, I know he can help car accident, but eventually something's got to happen.
Oh boy, here we go. Let's see how it looks though for Bryan Danielson. Keep an eye on the leg.
If we don't see it on TV, then it wasn't a work.
Let's find out.
Oh no, I think it was stuck for like a good amount of time.
Yeah,
10
I seen
minutes.
someone record it. And it was they were there for quite a while.
God, I love Moxley's entrance.
It's great. I know when we bought our tickets for the show coming up, I was like, did you think like we'll run into Mox when he comes out? Maybe like, are we in like the Mox pathway?
I was when they came to Nashville. I was right there.
Yeah, like
Let's
I
see
went
if
to
I can find the picture.
I went to Nashville to that event, and
Me too.
like when Moxley came out, like we weren't near him, but he was right on the same floor we were. We saw Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah, so if you could see on the camera, Moxley walked right past us, and there I am with my phone videotaping it. I was like, Mox, yeah. Like super close. It was awesome.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, our tickets are for like the first row, like after that first section, but and like where the ring is on the camera side. So you'll have to look for us when we're gonna make. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a sign. I don't know. I'm in my 30s. Do we make signs?
So you're on the floor, right?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
What would I even write? I don't know. Maybe Hookhausen.
There's Price. There's Price.
Yeah, do it. Hookhausen.
Like when we went to Nashville, they're very picky about what signs we have. Like they have to, they would look at everyone's sign. And I noticed Chris, when we went, he had a Ass Boys sign, and then they said like that's for the show, right? Because we can't have any bad language in the arena.
Here's the whole crowd chanting Ass Boys and yeah, for sure.
True. Well, I did put Ass Boys, but I didn't put S's. I put the
asterisk.
Not the dash, the star, like
yeah.
And here's the most ridiculous part. I brought some cards to get signed. Like maybe if I wasn't planning on getting them signed, but just maybe if I did run in the wrestler, I would have cards signed. I brought them a Sharpie in, and they made me throw it away because it was a weapon. How is a marker going to be a weapon?
How can
draw someone's face?
I'm not that mature.
It's it's not a weapon if it's in your bra.
Ooh, I'm sorry, but still, I'm sorry.
I had no intentions of using it as a weapon. I just wanted to get some autograph. But someone snuck one in.
Where did they find it? Like, was it in your pocket? Did they search you? Like, I don't go places. I haven't been to a wrestling show since I was 13.
I wasn't even. I didn't even show them it, but I took everything out. I got these bin things you have to put all your stuff in.
Yeah.
And I have to do that every day at work. But the thing started beeping, and then
It was your Sharpie.
they said you can't have this in there. And I said, then it said it's gonna be a weapon. Then I said, well, that guy's shoe could be a weapon.
Ooh, well, I didn't. Well, I was there though. I was right. He was right behind me though.
I mean, someone's shoe could be a weapon. I mean, my fist is a weapon. I mean, does that mean I can't bring my arms and legs in?
Did you guys? Well, speaking of Sharpie, well, do you guys remember watching Mankind versus Shawn Michaels in 1996? Mankind used a Sharpie though on his leg, you know, like that. I know some of y'all were.
I sort of remember that. Yeah.
I think it was Mind Games, 1996.
Yeah, but that's Odell's back.
Yeah, that's when he knocked Mankind into the table and he like went head first and he was just sitting there.
He was doing this though with his leg though. It does count though as a weapon, but it wasn't for Shawn Michaels. It was for his leg. He was trying to get his leg revived.
Yeah.
The last time I went to a wrestling show was in Hartford, Connecticut. I believe it was a pay-per-view for WWE, and I know there was a Hell in a Cell match. I can't remember exactly which one, but the sign I went in with was "Marry Me, Jeff Hardy." And spoiler alert, it was not successful. I did not marry Jeff Hardy.
No offense, Carly B, but if you read the Winky pages, Jeff Hardy's already married and got two.
Well, that was years ago before he was married, probably.
This was the year 2000 or maybe 1999, somewhere in there.
He probably wasn't married then.
I was also 13, so it was probably not.
So that was
definitely illegal.
If it was 2000, that was the Hell in a Cell match with Cactus Jack and Triple H, maybe.
And the six pack Hell in a Cell back in December, but that was
you were at a legendary event.
That was Armageddon. Yeah, that was Armageddon. That they had that 6-pack.
I remember. I mean, I don't remember a lot because this is what 22 years ago. But I went out into the area to get some food during a match, and Kurt Angle was like walking through the hallway with two camera guys filming a promo, and I was just I'm 13 with braces and holding a soda, oh my god, it's Kurt Angle. So
let me see.
That was my first one.
For me,
you're right, Carly. You're right. You were at the No Way Out 2000 pay-per-view.
Yeah.
It was in Hartford, Connecticut, at the Hartford Civic Center.
It took a very long time to convince my parents to bring us there.
Well, here's what the poster looks like. I know it might be backwards.
Yes, that looks very familiar.
That was also Mick Foley's final match before he was retired.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
Final match before they brought him back for WrestleMania 2000 for that 4-way. So
many years
making
ago.
his dreams come true and being in the main event of WrestleMania, I'll give you that.
But if you're talking about a local show, it's not really a big deal. But my first big show was went to a TNA event in 2000. I don't know what year it was, but it was when AJ Styles was champion, when he first had the title, and I got to get in the ring and take a picture with AJ Styles with the belt. That was maybe
was it 2009 or 2009 was his first TNA championship, right?
I'm not for sure what year that was.
Well, it wasn't the 2003. You were only 2 or 3 years old at the time.
No, I couldn't remember the event.
Well, speaking of my first wrestling event was on SmackDown here in Tupelo, Mississippi. It was on May 23rd, 2002. It was a taping event where they, tape delay to Thursday night. It was back on Thursday night then. I remember seeing the first match, Triple H versus Lance Storm. It was right after Triple H defeated Chris Jericho inside Hell in a Cell back in Judgment Day 2002.
Wow. Mine was a house show for WWE back in 2008, I believe. Earlier in the day, I went to a signing. It was the signing of Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. and Mickey James was doing a signing at a local store. I went to that earlier in the day, and it was right after Cody Rhodes had turned on Hardcore Holly for the tag titles. So we went
I
to
know
the
what that is.
show. Yeah,
Sorry, go
so
ahead.
it was a show in Rockford, Illinois, in the big arena there, and it was like CM Punk was there, JBL, the Hardy Boys. So we got to see everybody at 2000 at that house show, and it was really cool. We had really good seats too. So got to meet Cody, Ted, and Mickey, and then went to a show. So that was my first
cool.
experience at a house show. So
Yeah.
Oh, well, my first WWE event was 2008. At 2008, but I was a big John Cena fan at the time, and he was advertised to be on the show and a bunch of others. Randy Orton was, and John Cena got injured, so he wasn't there. But like I always remember this, I had a poster because Jericho was heel, and I said, "Jericho, you're a jerk." I was in front row, and he came up to me and he said, "You really think I'm a jerk?" And then he tore my poster up, but I'll always remember that. I got to talk to Jericho. maybe just one word, but.
So my husband and I grew up in a smallish town, and there was a little tiny mall where we lived, and we went to high school together. And in this tiny mall, there's a little tiny sports memorabilia shop, and the guy who owned it just happened to love professional wrestling. So in the late 90s, early 2000s, he would get these like WWE kind of no-name wrestlers to come through and sign autographs for, $5, $10, $15, $20. And we have the Rock's autograph and picture. Wow. Stone Cold, he had to come through. We got them all for like $15, $20 back in the day. I have a picture with Tess, Terry Runnels. I think we met all kinds of people that would just come through our little tiny mall for pennies back then, and my husband kept them all.
Man, I know.
Probably like late
Carly.
98, 99, yeah. And my husband's been a long time fan, and I was when I was younger, but kind of like phased out. But yeah, no, they would come to our little bitty mall. There would be nobody in line. You just walk in, say hi, what's up, grab an autograph, and leave.
I know I shouldn't say this, but lucky.
It was a different time.
Well, I know.
Like Adam, were you at the Nashville show in 2019 for AEW?
No, I didn't get to that. That because what month was that? That was
November.
Yeah, November.
Yeah, so I didn't go because I had just started a new job at the sheriff's office in town, and my schedule was crazy. I had to work weekends, so I never got to go to anything. I worked like my only days off were Thursday and Friday, so I never even got to do stuff. so I never got to go to that show.
Yeah, but one of my first major pay-per-views was Slammiversary 2008 here in South Haven, Mississippi. Oh my God! Did you have to bring that up, Jackie? First, my mother. Now you. What's next?
Your mother's not on there.
It must be the light. It must be the lighting. Must be getting in my teeth.
Your mother's not on here.
I know, but she said it. Well, never mind. Anyway, well, the reason.
She said something about. Never mind.
Well, anyway, back. I know we're almost at the end of Rampage, but to ask Carly B this question though, do you remember? I know you were at No Way Out 2000, correct?
Me?
She said,
yeah. Do you remember?
I've never gone to an AEW show. This is my first one coming up.
No. No Way Out. No Way Out 2000. Back.
That one. Yes. I'm like, what? No. Yes, I was.
The question is, do you remember what section or row or were you at the arena?
We were literally so far away from the ring that everybody looked like little tiny ants.
Oh.
Very, very far away. Way up in the nosebleeds. Yes.
Well, okay.
My parents were not paying big bucks to let us see, get us close. We were 13 and 14.
That's true. Did you carry any signs? Maybe I can find you when I see on Peacock.
My
TV.
sign said "Marry Me, Jeff Hardy" in red with a big red heart on it. So.
Oh, maybe the camera might have shot it though. You should watch it. Well, maybe they did when the Hardy Boys came out to face Edge and Christian.
Maybe.
You should watch it though. They have it
I
on Peacock.
should. I really should.
Or John Moxley's got a busted lip.
Does
Yeah.
he? Oh, yeah.
It was a pretty decent match.
It was.
John Moxley demolished Dante Martin at the very end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
Now
Yeah.
we're gonna see this,
Or is it going to go show off camera? He might have just he was trying to exit the ring. Next thing you know,
if they don't show it on air, that means it's an actual word.
and
It didn't happen.
it's
Where it comes
oh, here we go. Here we go.
Jericho Appreciation Society.
Now this is going to happen. Let's find out. Let's find out. I don't see it. I don't see it.
They don't show it. It's real.
I don't see Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan. He doesn't wrestle anymore.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Just a little bit right before they went black.
It wasn't a word. It was real.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Oh, yep.
Oh, you did?
I saw it real quick before they cut away.
That's what I saw too.
So they didn't really show it a lot. So I don't know what to believe in that.
No, his foot got stuck.
Well, yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
Daniel Bryan, he doesn't wrestle anymore.
Yeah. But anyway, I can't.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Just like Dean Ambrose, he doesn't wrestle anymore. You know.
let me see.
Well, they have new. Well, like if you get what I mean, like there's two different names. So, Dean Ambrose is now John Moxley.
At least we learned something new from Carly B tonight.
Well,
That
yeah,
is-
About my Jeff Hardy sign. I tell
Well,
you, I
that
like
she's
Jeff Hardy.
That she secretly wanted to marry Jeff Hardy when she was 13.
I
It's
may
fine.
Well,
still
not
want
that-
to.
well,
No.
Technically, not that. I
Very
mean,
happily married now.
she appeared in the crowd at what 13 or 14 at No Way Out 2000.
Many, many moons ago.
You should, as I said, watch it on Peacock TV. You might see yourself on there.
I
Have you got
should.
the
I
V-
should go back and look.
Yeah, you should got the VHS version back then. Well, anyway,
I mean, we were like really far away, like so far up in the nosebleeds, like just Cactus Jack looked so small. So,
Yeah.
we could see him like up on top of the Hell in the Cell, like
Eddie
so tiny.
Boston. Thank
yeah.
you.
What
Thanks,
about
Eddie.
what about the what about backstage? You say you were backstage though when Kurt Angle were doing
No, she said
No.
like, when she was going to get.
Oh,
something.
when I was going to get like snacks. I was a child. Just getting snacks.
Well, yeah, that was pretty much it for the Rampage reaction.
Yeah, it was a good Rampage.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought it was
really
a good
good
Rampage.
Rampage.
My
I think-
favorite match was Statlander and Red Velvet. I thought.
Yeah, agreed.
Well,
I
anyway,
thought Sean Spears and whatever his name was, like that was a pretty decent match.
I think
wasn't
his
it-
name is Big Damo.
Yeah, it wasn't really a squash match, and the last match was a decent match. But my favorite match was Red Velvet and Chris Statlander.
Yeah, Statlander looked
Yeah.
real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice to
I
see
know.
them getting more TV time too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Same for Sean
And
Spears.
I like the build up for the final. I feel like it's going to be the final confrontation between House of Black and Death Triangle. So at
Yeah.
Double or Nothing. So that was a good build to it. Now
I'll be
that Ray
honest-
Phoenix is back.
Happy to see some closure to that feud too, when finally a Double or Nothing, and that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for Rampage reaction. Of course, we
Before-
got
And another thing, I'm gonna make this quick. Again, happy birthday to BG James.
yeah, we'll be back Monday for whatever we're gonna do. But definitely follow the All Elite's own social media in the link description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. Keep up with whatever we're doing, all our uploads, everything like that. If we announce a special guest, it'll be first on there. And then Wednesday, Dynamite, and then Thursday we'll be back for Carly's show again, episode 3. Possibly might be Mr. Jacobs. Don't know for sure yet, but definitely. And that's why you need to, well, first subscribe to the All Elite Zone, then go to our social medias and follow them too. But yeah, we'll see you guys Monday.
See y'all Monday.